First, we'll look at Promise Me. Promise Me a Rose Garden. It's got beautiful roses. This is the free pattern that I designed for the fabric line. So I want to show you the patterns that are in the line and then the colorations. After that, we'll look at the quilts. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different patterns plus a wide back. And we'll zoom in here to the blue because that has one of each of the fabrics. So let's start with the Grand Flora, which is the roses. So wonderful. Great big cabbagey roses. Now roses are my mom's favorite flower. So the next print I'm showing you is called Mom's Favorite. So I love the texture of the background, which is then you'll see a print on its own. These are the teacup roses, teeny tiny roses. I love them all scattered with the little branches. The pathways, because you know every garden has to have a pathway. And these have got sort of that pearlesque on it. And then the reflecting pools, which is the actual wonderful background piece. Now it does come in several other colors. Those were all the navy. Many of these prints come in the black. Look at that, the black. And I've got 2 lights, sort of a cream based and then a white, plus 2 gray. I have the pinks, pink, everything pink, and then a whole collection, each one in the greens with a couple different shades of green. It's a little bit more of a blue green and then the lighter greens. Here is the wide back in black. It's in black, pink, white, green, and blue backgrounds. And the roses are very much like the flora, the Grand Flora, but they're bigger scale, a little bit bigger scale for the wide backs. I'll start with the 2 free patterns for Promise Me. The first is Mine Climbing Roses. These are nice big blocks. They're fat quarter friendly, so you can use a lot of the different fabrics and then pick your favorite one for the border. I did this one in blue. My buddy Heidi Pridemore, she did a Promise Me free pattern, and I loved how she used the black for the background of the blocks and then pulled the black floral for the border. From Wendy Shepherd and So Emma Publications. So let's do Wendy's first. So Wendy's did the Basket of Blessings, which is fat quarter friendly. She kept it tight with the black, the blue, the pink, and the gray. That gives it a really nice cohesive look. So darling with that little star in the corner. Her Fanciful Floors is really incredible. This one you can see on a black background or a white background. It is also fat quarter friendly, and it has 2 sizes, a lap size or a queen size. Now my favorite of hers is the little tea cats. Look at the tea cats, aren't they sweet? This is very friendly for 10 by 10 squares, and I love the chain effect in it. The So Emma Publication, they did biscuits, which is really, comes in 2 sizes, both like a wall size and then a lap size. They're debonair, which I just love with the stars. There's 2 types of stars. Who doesn't love a star? Galactic, Intergalactic is very snazzy pattern. For those of you who like to use this sort of shape, those points, they are incredibly fun to do. Now the trifles is super fun. This is using the pre-cut strips, and it comes with 4 sizes. You can do a crib, a lap, a twin, or a queen. And I know a lot of you love twin quilts. By Annie Unrin has amazing bags, and so we are showing a couple of them here. The Switchback, which is a convertible backpack to shoulder bag. I love that you can use. This has got 4 different fabrics in it, sort of showcasing 2 of them and then 1 on the side. I have a lot of fun with this next line called Sleepovers. Just think about that. When you had a sleepover, you had a lot of fun things going on. So look at the names on these ones. The first one that I just was holding up is called Pillowcases. Perfect. Now I'm going to make some pillowcases out of this. I like the paisley in there. This one is Best Friends. So it's basically taking those florals and compacting them, and you'll see how gorgeous that is in the projects, particularly bags. Oh my goodness. The paisley by itself is the Cozy Slippers, which of course you must have on a sleepover. What else do? You watch a movie. There you go. Watching a movie is this print with a nice, really nice soft overall floral on it. The tiny little packed ones is makeovers. Got to have a makeover. And pajamas. There you go, the cat's pajamas. This nice little scattered print. It's a little bit more tonal. You'll see the other colors then. And the very last print in the line is called Phone the Boys, because you know, when we had sleepovers, that's what we did. Get on the phone, call the boys. So there's also a whole set of the fabrics in green, and they're just so yummy. And some of them, yeah, this green has just one of that print, and then the blue has a couple different options. So there's some that are a little bit more teal when you get here in the blue. There you go. So you get that in more blue and a little bit bluey green. And then the same down here. Blue and a little bit more bluey green. And the wonderful wide back, which is taking that print and just expanding it a little bit bigger for the wide back in green, pink, and blue. Let's kick off the sleepover with a pillow fight. This pattern is by Stephanie Sheridan, and it is the free pattern for the line. She did an amazing job. So fun, uses so many of the different fabrics, and of course it's a pillow fight. Now, Wendy Shepherd has done a few for this line, and I love the cactus. I just had to have the cactus in these wonderful pastels, those flowers. Just think of a flowering cactus. So Candy Logs. This one uses strips. It is fat quarter friendly. Just wonderful. Great size, 77 by 77. And I love it with the blue like this. Now I need a blue chair too to go along with it. She also did Garden Tour for this line, and it uses a lot of the fabrics as well, so that you can sort of play around with the colors, position them. This is also a great one if you want to use less of the fabrics so that you can have less colors in it. It works really well both ways. Wendy and I, I told you we love fun things. So she designed this picture wall for putting sort of large images, and we took all of the bigger florals to showcase, and then all of the small prints for the bows, and that just turned out so sweet. So Emma has a few for us. All of these come in 3 sizes: the crib or toddler size, a lap, and a queen size. So Riverside is strip friendly, all kinds of great strips, plus the centers, which is a bigger piece. Snapdragon, I love this block. I love how it's encased, and each block is done with one fabric. So you could mix it up some, but I like how it keeps that really cohesive. And then the last one is Summer Tide. Such a beautiful pattern. I could just really see this as a beautiful bed quilt on your bed. By Annie also has some patterns for me for sleepover. Of course, you have to have cute things for your sleepover, right? For your nail polish and all that. So the Catch-All Caddy, you can put all your goodies in it. Of course, it's a quilting sleepover. You can put all your fabrics in there. The little clamshell is a zippy pouch, great for not just makeup and little tools, but you can put like your English paper piecing in there. It's a super cute project. And then got to get a get out of town bag, so you can showcase one of the wonderful florals from my line with a contrasting fabric. Ask your favorite shop to get Promise Me and Sleepover, and follow me at patsloan.com. You can go Quilt Along with Pat Sloan or my YouTube channel and join me. We'll have sew-alongs. We'll have a lot of fun. So I'm glad you were here. Thank you.